Marketing Management Department of Zhongzhou University of Science and Technology. And now we're going to start a recording and have a short interview with foreigners, which is Uncle Steve. And if you have any questions or if you have something you want to ask, and you can ask him also. So that's it, everyone. I'm Wei Shen.
I'm Zhou Yu.
Hi, I'm Zhen Lu.
I am Betty.
I am Ting Yun.
I'm Yu.
How long have you been in Taiwan?
The main reason to stay in Taiwan? Probably because, I met my wife, who is Taiwanese, in Taiwan, so that's probably the biggest reason.
Thank you. How long may it you become an English teacher?
Become an English teacher. When I came to Taiwan the first time, I didn't intend to become an English teacher. My wife is a teacher, and in university, my major was in linguistics, which is studying certain things about different languages. So she introduced me to the career path of becoming an English teacher.
Thank you.
You tell us something about yourself.
About myself? Okay, well, my name is Steve Goda. I'm from Canada, originally from Eastern Canada. Most of my family now live in Ottawa. I'm going to be 58 years old this year. Yeah.
Thank you. When was the first time that you came to Taiwan?
The first time I came to Taiwan was in 1999. I think 1999. A long time ago. I came on a study tour that was sponsored by the government of.
How was it for your first time coming into Taiwan?
The first time my first time coming to Taiwan was very, very easy because I had some Taiwanese hosts who were looking after me, so I didn't have to do anything by myself. The only thing I had to do by myself was take a taxi, and it was very, very easy for me.
Okay, thank you. How did you know this place?
How did I know about Taiwan? Well, in university, I met some friends who were from Taiwan, and actually it's because of those friends that I came here in the first place. So yeah, friends in university.
Do you have any goals you want to achieve in your career?
Any goals I want to achieve in my career? Actually, the main reason I came here in the first place was to study Chinese. I went to Fengjia to study Chinese. So finally, it's still my goal to improve my Chinese, and I find it very interesting to study because it's so different from English. And I guess you could say I deal with my students are all speakers of Chinese as their first language, as their mother tongue. So I find this area of study very interesting to me.
Thank you. What happens while you are facing an annoying student?
An annoying student. Well, fortunately for me, I always have a co-teacher in my class with me. And usually any kind of annoying behavior would be because there's some kind of misunderstanding. So generally I don't have this problem too much. Annoying students, not so often.
What's the biggest difference of the education system between Taiwan and Canada?
Oh, biggest difference in the education system between Taiwan and Canada. Yeah, there are a lot. I really wouldn't know where to begin to answer that. In a generally simple way, I think in Taiwan there's more focus on kind of a collective education, whereas in my country they were always kind of emphasizing the individual. Kind of like, for example, school uniforms, right? Most schools in Taiwan wear school uniforms. In Canada, there are schools, perhaps private schools, where you would wear a uniform, but generally not. So I think there's a kind of a more focus on cooperation and in Taiwan, whereas in Canada maybe they're a little bit more individualistic.
How is your Chinese again after staying here for a long time?
I can communicate. I have to every day when I go shopping and things like that, but it's not where I would like it to be. I would like it to be much better, so that's why I want to continue to study. Yeah.
Okay. Are you planning on beginning naturally as a Taiwanese?
Naturalized? I don't think that's possible for me. I have a kind of alien permanent resident certificate. I think to become like a Taiwanese, I would have to give up my Canadian citizenship. So I don't think that's an option for me.
Okay. Have you even in Paris that someone can on and have a catch with you?
Can have someone come up and chat with me? Well, quite often, yeah. Quite often, because if I'm in a new place, very often I look like I'm lost. I don't know where I'm going. So people are very quick to come up and ask me if they can help me go somewhere, or if I'm looking for something. Yeah.
Okay. What do you always do during free time?
Free time? During my free time, my favorite hobby is music. I like to practice the guitar. So if I have time, I'll try to find time to play the guitar. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Have you ever been to Gaomei Westlake?
Yeah, Gaomei Wetlands. I like to go there. It's very close, so it's a nice place to go. I feel I'm lucky I can go there in the morning on a weekday when there are not too many people, so I like to go there.
Okay.
Yeah.
The most favorite dish in the night markets.
My most favorite dish in the night market? The squid balls. Takoyaki, what's it called? Takoyaki. You know the squid ball? Ah, okay, yeah, that one. Yeah, the squid ball, the fried squid ball. It's my favorite.
The least favorite.
Oh, least favorite. I don't like. I like almost everything actually. Maybe I don't eat like chicken hearts, things like that.
If you are all to keep a pet, what would it be? Why?
If I were able to keep a pet, what would I keep? Maybe a dog. Maybe a dog. I like those. What do you call it in Taiwan? A tugo. I think they're quite special.
When and where is the first time that you have met your wife?
The first time I met my wife.
When and where?
When and where? Well, I was working at a school, and actually, the first time we were going to see each other, like to go out and do something, didn't happen because there was an earthquake. It was in 1999 in September, 9/21. Right? That was the first time. We were supposed to have like I don't call it a date, but like go out for coffee or something like that, and it didn't happen because of the earthquake. So then after that, I called her up to see if everything was okay. Yeah.
And which is the best airline that you have ever taken?
Best airline I've ever taken? Eva Air is good. Air Canada's good. Singapore Airlines is pretty good. Maybe Singapore Airlines. This was quite a long time ago though. I don't know what they're like.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
And what are your thoughts on the COVID-19 pandemic? Does it make any impact on your life, daily life?
Yeah, it does, because usually I will go to Canada once or twice a year if I have the opportunity, but that's just not happening. I'm not going to go back until there's a vaccine and it's safe.
Yeah. Last question. It's not about politics. It's just if you were an American, will you vote President Trump or Joe Biden? Why?
Is there a third option? Personally, I'm not a big fan of either Mr. Trump or Mr. Biden. I really don't agree with either of them on everything. So if there's a third option, I would take whatever that is.
Yep. And I think we're all good for today. And 24 questions. From interviewing some foreigners, and we can know about their life, know that what they are doing, or what they are thinking about Taiwan. And today we really thank you, Uncle Steve, for his time. And I hope one day that we could sit down and chat for a long time, if there's other chance. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're all 24 questions for today, and thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
When I count to 3, and then 我数到3，然后我们一起谢谢Uncle Steve 这样子。I'll count to 3. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thank you.
What makes you to become a English teacher? Case you to become a English teacher. How long of you to been in Taiwan?
Tell us something about yourself. When was the first time that you came to Taiwan? How hard was it for your first time coming into Taiwan?
How is your Chinese again after staying here for a long time? Are you naturally as a Taiwanese? Let someone sit up and have a chat with you. What do you always do during free
to Gourmet Westlake. The most favorite days in the night market. The less favorite thing in the next market. If you are all to keep at peace, what would it be? Why?